For fantasy players, let's take a look at the top 5 fantasy sleeper wide receivers that might be useful in your Dober play cards for Week 6 of the NFL regular season action. Nelson Agholor has hauled in 3 touchdown passes while tallying more than 55 yards in 3 games this season. He's also coming off a game that saw him register his highest number of targets since Week 1, so the trust between Carson Wentz and Agholor looks to be more concrete. Agholor's success should continue in the club's Week 6 game when the Eagles take on the Panthers, who feature a defense that has surrendered 24 or more points in 3 straight contests. Philadelphia, meanwhile, has plated more than 25 points in each of its games this season. Devin Funchess is starting to appear as a regular in the sleeper columns. Funchess continues to produce, even at a fairly discounted price on Dober play cards. This past Sunday in Detroit, Funchess hauled in 7 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown. It's the 4th straight game that Funchess has topped 50 yards, a span that also includes him logging 33 total targets. With more than 300 passing yards in 2 of his last 3 games, Brian Hoyer seems to have settled in, which is good news for his cast of receivers, including Marquise Goodwin, who clearly deserves some attention on Dober play cards this week. The former Texas Longhorn was tied for the team lead last week with 11 targets, turning those into 5 catches for a career-high 116 yards. With the 49ers' increased use of their air attack lately, Goodwin is an intriguing sleeper right now. Solid receivers who are inching toward rock bottom can sometimes be a great addition to Dober play cards when deployed in the right matchup. Enter the case of Lions veteran Marvin Jones Jr. Jones drew his highest number of targets in Detroit's last outing en route to his season high in both catches and yards. His numbers haven't been off the charts, but the Lions offense has one of the juiciest matchups in Week 6, a date with the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. Once an afterthought in Cleveland's offense, second-year man Ricardo Louis is suddenly establishing himself in a notable way that should have owners looking his way in Dober matchups. With Kenny Britt falling out of favor and Corey Coleman still sidelined with an injury, Louis has stepped up in recent weeks, posting the second highest receiving yardage totals of his career. His 8 targets on Sunday led the team, and with such little depth at the position, his high volume of work may continue.